during our second year of, uni, we were told, okay, we have to have a compulsory internship during the summer. So most of the big shots in my class were going to, Cushman and Wakefield and all these like really posh real estate and urban planning. And I didn't really know where to go to. So my brother's girlfriend at the time was working at Hackney Council, which, and she was like, oh, she works in that department. She works in the planning department, so she can help me get an internship. I was like, yes, I'm excited. Hey, like, this is cool. Like I can do this. And like my brother and my brother's girlfriend, they went and got me like suits to go to work in because I had nothing. They got me pants, and like really nice shoes, and so I was ready. I was set. I had everything. So I got in and I met with the manager, and she was very sweet. And she guided me through everything, and like I am my knowledge. Like she's very impressed with me. She was very impressed with like what I brought to the table, and she eventually was like, "Oh, okay, like we're gonna go for like a field trip." Kind of. She basically said that we're gonna walk around the city, and we need to do this and that and that and that. So I was really excited. Then this was supposed to happen on a Friday, and she told me about it on a Wednesday. Wednesday night, actually, I just suddenly had a really bad crisis. Like I had really, really, really bad pain, and I ended up in hospital. So I went to hospital, and I came back the next morning, and I informed them I was unwell, and then they were like, okay, no problem, we'll see you when you're better. I took that Thursday off, I took that Friday off, and of course I had the whole weekend. So by Monday, I was well again, and I dressed up to go. So I took the train. So while I was on the train, I met one of my colleagues. So she was an older lady, and she was happy to see me. She's like, oh, Sharon, like, nice to see you. How are you feeling? Oh, I'm fine. Like, I'm better now and everything, and then she was like, oh, these white people, like they'll never let you get if they see that you're unreliable with your health. I'm like, how do you mean? She's like, oh yeah, that most of like, because the black people that don't reach a certain stage, if you get what I mean. So imagine like me, who has a health condition that is seen as unreliable and unpredictable, that would slow them down and stuff like that. So like the whole ride, I was quiet, and when I got back, they gave me like they were giving me a lot before I felt sick, and then when I came back, it was just, oh, Sharon, like fill in this form, like with all the planning and this is something they do twice a year. So I was literally just sat there in front of a desk for 4 days, just putting in data on the system. And I was like, wow, is this really what they want? Like, they want me to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when like the reality of my health basically hit me.